All right, welcome back to Game Soup. My name's Joe.
My name's Ed.
We're actually doing a real intro.
Yeah, right.
All right. So we're Joe and Ed. This is Game Soup. Hello, Game Soupers, as we call you. If you would prefer that we not call you Game Soupers, if you find it to be cringe or terrible in any way at all, leave it in the comments. Say that you never want us to use the term Game Soupers again, and we will never use it again. And that's a promise. That's a Game Soup promise.
I have a feeling I'm going to die soon.
Well, you only have 38 hit points. See if you have any healing items. See if you have any healing items.
I probably do. I think I ate all our peanuts just now. In real life and in the game.
Yeah, we have a big jar of peanuts here. Dry roasted, seasoned peanuts.
Pork bun.
Ed sprung for the seasoned peanuts.
Yeah,
I
sure
usually
did.
don't. I usually
really?
get the party peanuts.
Oh, what are those? Unsalted or unseasoned or something?
They're salted but unseasoned. I find it a bit decadent to buy the seasoned peanuts.
Really? That's the part that you find decadent?
No. The party portion is actually probably more decadent.
Right. A party is always decadent. You should never host a party or attend a party.
So, speaking of parties, we're going to be having a game design party here on Game Soup tonight, where we're going to be discussing a conversation that Ed and I had earlier. What was the conversation about, Ed? 4K graphics in a 2D Metroidvania game for a game that's coming out in probably like 2 years from now.
I have 1 hit point.
Do you want to just start the episode over? You want to just die and start the episode over?
What does a meal ticket do?
Mystery food ticket. Yeah, use it. Use it. It's going to give you some food. It was a Mekon, aka orange. Oh, it's just going to give you the item into your... Oh, sirloin. Use the sirloin.
Easy.
Use the sirloin.
I really wish there was some soul stealing going on, but I can't do it.
You can't steal the soul of enemy that has no hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, but this should be good. This should be good enough to get us to a save point.
Perfect.
So Ed and I were talking about 4K. Should we do it? Should we make our game 4K? So we've looked at the stats of Steam users and what is the percentage of users using 4K graphics? It's not very much. It's like 3% or something, right?
It's 2.35, I think?
Something like that,
Very
yeah.
small.
It's less than 3%. And the number of players using 1440, which is between 1920 by 1080 and 4K.
Was large.
It was fairly large, yeah. It was around 10%, right?
I think it was, like 8 or 9%?
Yeah, close to 10%.
Significant.
And those numbers are obviously only going to be going up as time goes on. So we're considering whether or not we should develop our game in 4K or not. So far, we've only developed it in 1920 by 1080, although Joe has drawn any finished artwork that we have so far in 4K in the case that we would need it. And I'm going to continue to do that regardless of whether we do 4K or not, because all I have to do when I export the image is I have to shrink it by half down to make it 1080. So even if we only ever wind up using the 1080 versions of the art, at least we have the 4K versions, and I've made them at 4K. So it's a little bit of extra work for me, but in the future, if we ever need the artwork for anything that's going to be in 4K, we'll have it.
I think it's very useful to provide yourself with the option, should you want it. And I think that we will.
So yeah, it's possible that maybe in the future we could use the artwork for another game, or we could use it for a future 4K version of the game, even if we don't make this version of the game 4K. So we've been talking about it a lot, and we were wondering what you guys might think if you guys had any comments on it as well. But
these guys are crazy.
So there's a couple of methods though that we could use to make the game 4K, right? So there's one solution would be to use 2 different sets of textures, one at 1080 and one at 4K, and then swap them down or just downscale the 4K ones. That would be the other option, right?
That's the most logical conclusion, right? The most logical thing to do.
But GameMaker isn't exactly designed to make for 4K games.
Yeah, GameMaker, I mean, this is true of,
It's sort of designed for pixel art games. It's sort of designed with low-res or pixel art games in mind, because GameMaker's old. Right?
Yeah. And a lot of the famous games that have been made with GameMaker are like 360 by 640, or they're less than 1,000 resolution in either direction, width or height. They're very tiny, so they don't deal with this problem.
So we've been somewhat lamenting the fact that we picked GameMaker to work on our game, but we're already so deep into it. I don't think there's any turning back. Unity, well, Ed's been learning a little bit of Unity, but it's gonna be it's more daunting to learn Unity on its face, but I think long term it's probably better to actually just bite the bullet and learn Unity if you want to do game design. If you want to learn from our mistakes, that's probably the best way to go.
Yeah.
You can get through there with Mist.
Yeah.
Mist could pass.
Just kidding. Okay. The bigger hurdle is learning C#, because I don't actually know any coding languages.
Right.
There we go.
Well, GameMaker, GML.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Shotel. And Hammer. We got
So if
two
you guys know any methods or if you know any games that have been made in Game Maker that are 4K, let us know. But I'm currently, from what Ed's having me believe, because Ed's the one doing all the programming for the game. Ed's the one that really knows all the nuts and bolts of all that stuff. From what he's telling me, it sounds like I think it might actually just be better for us to just go 1920 by 1080 and have the however many. Maybe by the time we release the game, it'll be 20% of players will have the capability of using 4K and enjoying 4K graphics with our game. Should we just let them play it in 1920? I mean, how many of them are going to be swayed by the 4K version of the game? Because we're only marketing towards them, right? So it might just be better to save ourselves the headache and do 1920 by 1080 for this game.
Yeah. This room is empty. There was nothing in here. Oh!
There it fucking is. What is that, sushi or something? Or bones? Is that bones for bone broth? Get it! It's disappearing. Why is it disappearing? Oh, it's a dim sum set. So that's probably just going to be hit point restoration. But it looks like bones, like like
oxtail bones, doesn't it?
Yeah, oxtail bones. Yeah, for bone broth. What you would make bone broth with. You ever had bone broth?
Yeah.
That's
it's good.
You can buy it in cartons now at the grocery store.
Right, dude. Target sells.
Do you drink it? Target has bone broth now.
They have faux broth, of all things. And
wow.
And what's the other one?
Yeah, we've really hit the mainstream with this stuff now.
Yeah.
I used to drink bone broth. My wife used to just make bone broth, but now you can just buy it.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It really is. It has all the electrolytes and all the vitamins. It's truly the best. Yeah, the 4K thing is the problem is there's so many ways to go about it, and you just have to choose one of them and stick with it, even if it's not ideal.
I just think it's going to cause a lot. I think it's going to cause a lot of headaches, especially for Ed.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, because I mean, everything is on texture pages, right? When you make a game, all the sprites are on texture pages.
Right. You have a limited. There's a limit to how large you can make them, and when you're making a 4K game, like you're going to run up on that limit often.
Yeah. So you're going to have probably like 5 times as many texture pages as you would normally have, which means more swapping, which means more intensive, more intense resources.
So the more I think about it, the more Ed tells me about it, the more I think that I appreciate his time looking into the solutions of making a 4K game, because I think I was the first one to suggest making the game in 4K, because I think it is going to look a lot better. It's going to look cleaner, and smoother, but it's only going to look cleaner and smoother for the people using the 4K monitors.
Yeah, but
it's probably going to be at most by the time we release the game 20% of gamers, as they call them, are going to be using 4K. So, do we really want to market specifically to them?
Maybe we shouldn't be thinking about future-proofing our game before the game is even out. Maybe that's the way to do it. You just make the game, and then after the game is out, then you can think about gauging whether or not it even needs.
We can maybe we can make the next game 4K. Or we could, who knows what things are going to be like in the next couple of years.
Hello? Why can't I do this?
Who knows what our situation is going to be, and who knows what,
Oh my god. Okay, it's a ball. It's an iron ball, and I couldn't even get up there because...
What the situation in the Metroidvania and gaming industry is going to be. What we know, there are going to be a lot more Metroidvanias, because if you go on YouTube and you type upcoming Metroidvanias, gosh, you're going to find a lot of those.
Iron ball.
Because they're so great. I mean, Metroidvanias are fucking great.
So we'll see. I mean, that's one option, right? Is just to have different, like 2 sets of textures and just swap between them if the user wants 4K, right?
Yeah.
Or another option is to force every texture to be 4K at the start and then downscale them.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be too much. I think it's gonna be too slow.
It's tough to say though. Like, it sounds like it could be too slow, but I don't know. Actually, I don't know if that's it. It might be better than. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
You have 17 hit points, so probably want to use a health item, or safe, but and use a health item.
What do we got? Dim sum set.
Yeah, that's gonna be good, man.
If this man throws a bone at me, I'm gonna die. Oh,
30 hit points. Why did they give so little? It's so trash. Then you just take 41 fucking damage. You would have died though if you didn't eat that dim sum set. Why do they hide those back there? It's really piss you off. That's a meal ticket.
What is the green thing? Or what's the blue door for? Not green.
I'm not really sure why the blue door is there. Oh, because you have the blue key to get in here, but you don't really necessarily need that. You don't need there's a key that gets you through those doors, right? It's one of the key items of the game, but yeah, it doesn't need to be right there. Anywhere here you can get to anyway. You don't even really need to use that blue key anymore. Spaghetti, what did that do? Oh yeah, you gotta actually use the spaghetti.
Carbonara.
So you pick up the spaghetti. So it's the same fucking icon. You pick up the spaghetti, and then you have to drop the spaghetti. It's the same fucking icon, but the second time you drop it, you use it.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
So as far as 4K and 1080 go, for Joe, it doesn't really make that much of a difference because I'm making the artwork at 4K anyway, and I'm making 2 versions of every final art anyway.
Right.
All right. So how far back do we have to fucking go here? Oh yeah, because you just saved, not that far back. All right. So we'll just continue the discussion then.
What was all that was in there was a meal ticket, right?
Yeah.
Let's not even go there.
Don't even bother.
This
There's no fucking point. Yeah.
This game is stupid, and so am I. All right. Let's go this way.
What if Ed? Yeah, I was about to warn you.
Hidden. This is absurd. This is happening. This is actually happening. Actually happening. Hello? There we go.
One of Ed's old catchphrases from when he was a little boy was, Bill Cosby is dumb and so are you. And it turned out he was right, actually. Bill Cosby actually turned out to be a real jerk.
Yeah, right? I mean,
Ed was right. I was wrong. I liked Bill Cosby, but Ed never liked Bill Cosby. So, you know, Ed was right. I was wrong.
I mean, he might be a smart man. He might not be dumb.
Smart? No.
I said
oh, yeah,
dumb.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, Ed did make a value judgment based on his intelligence. So if we are just judging based on intelligence and not on value and morality of a man, then yeah, you might have been wrong on that one. He wasn't dumb. He was able to trick a few ladies.
You know, he was released from prison.
He was, yeah.
And he used to live near us.
On some kind of a technicality. Yeah, yep. He was actually imprisoned very close. Well, I shouldn't say that. Not that close to us. He was imprisoned somewhere that we could have driven to.
Yeah, we could have gone to see him if we really wanted to.
I don't know if he would have accepted our visit, though.
No, I doubt it. Why would he? All right. I'm just going to fly. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Is this a new area? Yes, it is. Yeah, maybe bat is the way to go, man. Not dog. Not wolf. Bat.
Yeah, just eat some more food, man.
Look how far we've come without finding a save point. I bet one of these is a save point.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a save point that we just fucking missed, but nothing's labeled. There's no save points labeled on the map. Just eat some food. Do we have any more food left in the inventory? You used it all? Probably. Is it all gone?
Yeah,
any more peanuts left?
Nope, I used all the peanuts. Oh, this is exactly what happened at the start. What?
The skull got confused.
Why?
Because we turned into a bat.
Oh,
he's used to having Alucard as his master, and then we turned into a bat. Yeah.
Okay, that's cute. Let's watch it again.
He didn't do it this time.
There he goes. He did it. And he just flies away.
He just goes away. He's like, well, that's not Alucard. That's not my master. That's a bat. I'm just gonna skedaddle now.
Is this music always in this part of the game?
Yeah, and this is a reused. They reuse this music in other CastleVania games. Yeah, this is a great song. This is one of the better songs in the game, actually.
All right, one of these has to be a save point. Nope. Let's check the other direction. This one has to be a save point, or I quit. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, a lot of people think. I don't know if a lot of people, but a lot of people really like the soundtrack in Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I think a lot of people think it's the best soundtrack in Castlevania history. That's objectively false. It's not the best soundtrack. Now, there is obviously some subjectivity to it. I personally think Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, has the best soundtrack.
I would be surprised,
but this is objectively just not the best.
I would be surprised if they were saying that considering the original old school Castlevania games as part of that. When people say that, I think they only mean in the Metroidvania games, because they're two different series. They really are. They share lore, but you know they're not at all similar.
I consider them to be the same series.
I don't know. If somebody's
different gameplay styles.
I don't know. I would never compare the music between old school Castlevania and modern Castlevania. I would never.
Well, there really is no comparison because the old ones have way better soundtracks.
That's fair, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't count them as part of each other's.
Now, the gameplay, on the other hand,
what is that?
The new ones are way better.
Balloon Pod.
Yeah, those are from Castlevania 3.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm poisoned.
That was the first appearance of that particular enemy. Was in Castlevania 3.
I've been poisoned, but what does poison do? It doesn't seem to do anything. It doesn't suck away your HP. What does it make you take more damage or something? I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Everything in this game is a mystery, really. You know? which is a problem. Because to make a game charming, it has to be mysterious. But a game that is mysterious is annoying to play.
Can also be obtuse and annoying, yeah.
Like, The Binding of Isaac is great and charming because it has so many cool interactions, but it's also very obtuse and annoying to play because you want to know, and you know that you can go on the internet and, like, it wouldn't matter if you couldn't go on the internet and find out what things do. But you can do that now. And that's why it's a wiki game. Because it has to be.
Ed's a real wiki guy when he plays. There's peanuts on the floor.
Wasn't this the succubus room?
It might have been, yeah.
So that means
this is
the save
probably
point
this
is
is going to
right
be a save point, yeah.
I hope so.
Good.
Good.
It is. Yep. Yeah. Good memory. So, so one of the options though that we can do for having our 4K in our game is for me to make 2 versions of the artwork and just include it in the game file, right?
Yeah.
Which is going to make the game really huge because everybody is going to be downloading the 4K version of the game. Which is going to be like 80% of the file is going to be the artwork from the 4K version of the game, which they're not going to need that.
What was that?
So it's kind of a waste of hard drive space, but hard drive space is pretty plentiful now.
What is this?
I don't know. Is it a Bwaka knife? Let's see what it is.
Is it a Shotel thing? I think it's a Shotel.
Oh, maybe it
thing.
is. Maybe it's Shotel. Okay, we might be discovering a secret right now.
Unless it's one of these. It's not Wolf Charge, right?
No, it's none of those. You're not doing any of that shit.
It's not Hellfire.
We should try this shit out though. It looks really cool.
All right, here we go. It's just quarter.
I don't think so. Just throw it. How did you throw it? You just threw it a bunch of times.
I'm telling you, it's quarter circle forward.
Hold up and press attack. But isn't that just gonna throw a knife? Yeah, that just throws a knife. Wait, how did you do that? How did you throw it like a boomerang? Because you can't do it now.
I just did it 3 times in a row and I can't do it again.
Yeah, I know. I saw you fucking doing it. I think it has to do with the weapon that we have equipped. What the fuck? How are you doing that? How did you do it? All right, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. You keep exploring.
This game's crazy.
You keep exploring and you tell them about something. Tell them about 4K.
Okay.
What's the name of the item?
Shotel.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I do want 4K because I think it's a good way to future-proof your game. But we can also include those files as an additional add-on, like a free add-on, so you don't have to download them. You just make them.
That sounds difficult to do.
I mean, it's like on Steam, you mean. It's not difficult to do that, but it'd probably be difficult to set it up on Steam because Steam has like this depot thing.
Well, and we also want to release the game on consoles too. So how is that going to be on consoles? It's going to be.
Well, if the console supports 4K, then we'll do it. If not, then we don't.
I guess you're right. Then we just default it to 4K, I guess.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to give the option on a console.
Right.
You would have to gauge it depending on the power of the console.
Right.
Man, this is. I'm just gonna fly. I'm just gonna fly.
Yeah, it's quarter circle forward and attack, and it throws it. You're right.
I just couldn't get it to work after that.
Just try it again. Try it again. Try it when you're not under pressure. Under the pressure of having the enemies around.
It's only the Shotel?
Only the Shotel, yeah. Give me the controller. Give me the controller.
All right.
Give me the controller.
Sorry, it's really sweaty.
Give me the controller.
My hands
Give me
are-
the controller. Yeah.
How did you do it?
Quarter circle forward and attack.
I just did it.
Did it? Yeah.
No, I just did it like 10 times and couldn't do it. Is it? All right.
You got to do it really deliberately.
Do you hit attack after forward or forward and attack at the same time?
I think after. You probably want to do it after. There you go. Got it.
What's the speed here?
Here,
Da-da-da-da.
watch me. Watch my fingers. Here, you guys can
Yeah.
listen. There you go.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you got to do it pretty deliberately.
Yeah.
You got to do it more deliberately than in a fighting game. You got to take it pretty slow. You're doing it too fast, I think.
Oops.
There you go. You got it.
God, it's.
Yeah, it's pretty finicky, actually.
Oh, you know what? If you start from oh, that's easy. If you just start from ducking, then you can just do 2 inputs. You just do quarter.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah, all right. That's actually not too bad.
Yeah, you got to do it really slowly and deliberately. It doesn't read it as fast as a fighting game does.
Yeah, you would never want to use that in the heat the heat of battle. I think. Well, it's hard. It's hard to. But it is a good ranged option.
Yeah, if you have a calm situation where you just need to hit a guy, like right here, you could probably do it. Yeah, perfect.
that was a lot of
That is the
damage.
perfect situation.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack of Bones, for giving us a perfect situation to demonstrate the usefulness of the Shotel.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Oh god, these. Oh my god, these things. Get out of here. Yes, that's one option, is making it an optional add-on. or an optional download, which I'm okay with. I could always use more experience with the Steamworks interface, because I still don't really understand it.
So another consideration, though, is that do we even need to bother making a game for 4K when by the time we get it out, it's not going to be 4K is still probably not going to be the mainstream. So do we want to future-proof our game in a world of throwaway games? But then I thought, do we want to make a throwaway game? Are we trying to make a throwaway game? I don't think so. I think we want to make a game that's going to have longevity, but that's a daunting task because most games do not have longevity anymore. It's kind of unfortunate, but
Yeah.
you can look at old games. Like I gave Ed an example of a game called Amagon for NES,
yeah.
and a lot of people are going to remember Amagon for NES.
I had actually never heard of it.
It's a trash game, but a lot of gamers will know what Amagon is. Like a lot of old school retro gamers or just old people who grew up with NES games are going to know what Amagon is. And if it was released now, like as a retro game, or even if it had updated mechanics and it was released today, it had updated mechanics and graphics and whatever to make it a better game, even better than it was before, which it was trash back then, but even better than it was before, it would make no splash. It would probably get maybe 50 sales on Steam and then just be thrown in the garbage,
Right.
for eternity.
Where it belongs, I guess, right?
But back then, it was the barrier for entry to making an NES game was way higher, and the game probably sold, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of copies across the world, I'm sure. And it's known. Like the NES catalog, the Super Nintendo catalog, the Sega Genesis catalog, even the PlayStation catalog, like pretty much every game on there has somebody who remembers it, or somebody who, or it will be replayed.
Mm-hmm.
Those games have more tangible value to them, but now there's so many indie games, and so many good indie games that get released and are just immediately thrown in the garbage or ignored and thrown in the garbage. And even the good games, even most of the good games are people will play it once and then never look at it again because there's just so much content. Yeah, that's a very good up and attack weapon.
Yeah. I thought we'd seen all the good ones
Yeah, the
already.
cross is really good. It takes a lot of hearts to use it though.
You don't
It takes
get
like
hearts.
30 hearts or something.
You don't get refilled hearts when you save, do you?
No. Yeah, use the cross when you see the next enemy, so
Yeah.
it's not a complete waste. But you try using it, you'll see how much. Look at how much.
I can't
uses.
use it.
You can't use it, so it must cost like 100 hearts or something, because you can't even fucking use
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's really a lot to use. Try now. See if it costs 80.
Is it 85?
No, it might be 100.
Is it 88? It's probably 100.
It's basically
in which
a
case,
screen nuke.
Yeah. In which case, it's not worth having.
No, it's really not worth it.
All right. This has got to be secret. Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
You got it.
What is that?
It's a diamond,
Oh.
which we can trade into the librarian
Perfect.
whenever we find him again. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but art in general has become a lot more disposable now. There's
Yeah.
just a lot more artists, a lot more game designers, just a lot more people, and the barrier for entry is just so low to create games and art in general that just a lot of it winds up being throwaway, and there's just so much out there for free and very cheap that you can experience as far as art and games go that it feels like almost everything is just disposable now, including music. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like a popular song now, I feel like they're just not going to be the classics that we had. Like, I feel like the last era that we had that is going to be remembered, that had a collective cultural zeitgeist, is the 90s. Like 90s music, maybe early 2000s. That was before the barrier for entry was lowered in the mid 2000s up to now. And there's just, yeah, maybe, when did Cave Story come out? Like 2008? I feel like that was kind of near the end of where
Yeah.
it was still difficult to release an indie game, or difficult to release an indie project, any kind of art. And it's just gotten progressively easier and easier since then, and the disposability of games and art in general has just gone up and up and up. And there are a few games that have come out in recent years in the indie scene that are not throwaway disposable games that people do replay and obsess over, like every game used to be obsessed over essentially back in the 70s, 80s, 90s. Like pretty much every game had a fan base. And one example, Hollow Knight's an obvious example, right?
Oh my. Oh my. Oh wow.
Undertale, right?
Oh my god.
Cuphead, Stardew Valley, even a lot of AAA games. Like most AAA games are disposable. It's not just indie games that are disposable. Like think about all the Assassin's Creed games. Like, how many people are going to remember these games? Like like even an old NES game.
What am I doing wrong here? Why am I?
When did you save?
I just saved, but what are you supposed to do to get through that? You're just getting pelted constantly.
Yeah, you just get pelted.
And it deals so much damage. Alright, I get salty when I die in these games because I'd like to think that I don't make dumb mistakes. I did just save, though. Anyway, you were saying.
Oh, sure. Assassin's Creed games, right?
Oh, yeah.
I can't keep track of them. I don't really play them, but I don't think that years into the future, because the games they're just kind of rehashed. They just kind of use the same cookie cutter mold and make this essentially a very similar game every time. And same thing with Far Cry games, right? Is anybody going to remember Far Cry 3 or Far Cry 4 or Far Cry 5 as anything as anything of any cultural significance? And is it going to have a huge following?
Far Cry 3 did, and Far Cry 6 just came out, and I haven't heard a single thing about it. So.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Far Cry 3, I guess, was like the first one in that really nailed the format, and that was actually the one I played the most. No, I played Far Cry 4 a lot as well, but Far Cry 4 was almost just a clone of Far Cry 3.
Yeah, and then they did it for 4 more games, right, after 3. 4, 5, 6,
I haven't played 5 or 6 at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're the way that they're designed is very addictive, but I wouldn't look back at the games and think that I wouldn't consider them as classics as I would even most old NES games. I wouldn't say that they have the same cultural significance because there's just so many options now. I think that's the biggest part of it.
I think you're right. Oh.
That it's just so easy to play the game one time and throw it away because there are so many other options. But back in the old days, you would play your games over and over again because they cost so much money to buy one game, and it would be a special treat when you would rent a game or borrow a game from somebody or buy a new game. It felt special because it was so limited, the number of games you could experience. But now the number of games you can experience, the number of pieces of art you can experience is near infinite, and pretty much all of it is either for free or cheap. If you're willing to play a game that came out a year or two ago, you can get it for very cheap. And a lot of games are just free now. So the value of the games is just a lot lower, and they're a lot more disposable than they used to be. So do we want to develop our game with that mindset? I think against all odds, we shouldn't do that. So that kind of leans towards us developing the game in 4K. But also, at the same time, yeah, the amount of headaches that's going to cost, and we've already spent so much time on it, and I feel like we've been treading water for like the last year. It's getting pretty ridiculous. So,
and also, graphical quality has nothing to do with when a game is well received or if it lasts.
Yeah, we've looked at our game though in 4K and 1080, and it does look significantly better in 4K. Like we've looked at what it would look like. We've done some tests to see what the artwork will look like in game, and yeah, it does look significantly better in 4K.
Okay, this is actually ridiculous. 64 damage. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, sir. This is a hard game. Did you know this is a hard game?
Yeah, it's always harder than I remember, I think.
But it's not hard in a fun way, though. You know? It's hard in all the ways that games should try not to be hard. Like getting juggled to death.
So that was our 4K topic I wanted to go over. If you guys have any comments on such a thing,
yeah,
let us know. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear your suggestions and ideas on the 4K versus a 1080 game.
You know, I hate to do all the engine hopping because, I mean, you know, it took a long time to learn how to use GameMaker and develop GameSoup, and to think that I have to do... I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I don't mind it. But it does take a lot of time. And
yeah, that's the thing. We don't have infinite time to make these games.
Okay. Really?
Did he soul steal you?
No,
he
just dodged it. He literally dodged Soul Steal. I didn't mean to do that, but I think I did it. I think I did Soul Steal. So how come he can't be juggled, but you can just be juggled? Because that's fair, right?
Because he's a jackass.
He really is. He has iframes. Yeah.
You don't, though.
Nope, sure don't. That does so much damage. That's
yeah, this is ridiculous. All he just has to do is he does an instant attack on you that just fucking kills you. It's fucking bullshit. Amazing. Give me the controller. Give me the controller. I'll give it a shot. We gotta equip. We gotta get equipped. We gotta get equipped with bubble lead.
Yeah.
All right. That's from Mega Man 2. So it's a regular save point here?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make a save state right outside the door because I did not think for a second that I would die twice to that boss. I don't know why. I guess I am kind of dumb.
Gamzot? I forgot about that.
That was the chair. I just have to tell you that.
All right, where are we going here?
Up.
Up, please. Up, please. Up, please, Alucard. Alucard, please. Can you do the super jump? Can we reset? Can we get out of here? All right, I'll just go back up. Probably be faster to do that.
This is ridiculous. This game is ridiculous.
It's a good game, by the way.
Did you like them when you were falling? The game locked you out of controlling your character at all? So you just had to watch as you fell to the bottom of the
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, wasn't that great? That was really cool.
All right, so is this the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get ourselves equipped.
Yeah.
So is Shotel really the best weapon?
I don't know.
That's
no,
my
I guess
question.
not. I don't know. It seems really good.
Moonrod? I mean, look at this. Power of Sire.
That's a one use, though.
Yeah, well, we're going to use it.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to use it.
Actually, maybe this is the best weapon that we have.
So we press triangle to go
the
back.
Bastard Sword might have been a little stronger.
I mean, Bastard Sword might be stronger, but I think what we need to do here is we need to use Shield Rod. I think we need to equip Shield Rod right now. Oh, we also need to use these meal tickets. So I'm going to use these meal tickets right now and get some health ups. We got a red bean bun. We got a dim sum set. We got a natto.
Wow.
We got a tart. Is that natto? Like natto?
Yeah.
Is that natto? Like the soybean like stringy shit that tastes terrible?
Yeah, what else could it be?
Yeah, no one likes that. But somehow you can just buy it at every convenience store in Japan. Someone's fucking buying that shit and just taking it home, putting it in their refrigerator until it fucking rots. It's fucking disgusting.
I kind of like it.
No, you don't.
I used to buy it.
You used to buy it and leave it in your fridge and just let it rot?
Well, no, I would eat it.
I doubt that.
Because that's what you do.
No. That can't be true.
Yeah, it is. It is.
My cousin, do they know we're cousins? Does not eat natto. Just pay him no mind.
Well, I don't now. It's hard to find.
Yeah, well, in the U.S., yeah, where are you going to get fucking natto? Actually, I can go for some natto right now. I eat it right now, actually, to try to remember what it tastes like. I remember it being disgusting, but I feel like I could eat it. Anything that reminds me of Japan,
yeah,
I feel like I could eat it right now.
For me,
things that remind me of Japan are very nostalgic for me, so I would eat it.
I don't remember the. Yeah, that's fair. I don't remember the taste of it so much as the texture. You know the texture.
The texture's fucking disgusting.
It's slippery.
Oh god.
It's
doesn't remind me.
Yeah, it's unbelievably slippery. I don't remember what it tastes like. But you eat it for the texture.
All right, it's the cow.
It's weird. It sticks to the inside of your mouth.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
What other shields do we fucking have here? We've got dim sum set, iron ball. Do we use the shaman shield yet? I don't think so. We're gonna use the shaman shield. I'm just gonna use all the shields to get all the benefits.
We have used this one.
We did? Did we just use that? No, I think we used the other defense up. I don't think we used the shaman shield yet.
Do they stack? I would be
Herald
surprised
shield.
if
I don't know if they stack. Maybe they don't. All right. Well, let's just use the naked lady shield.
Okay, that's the best
We're
one.
gonna get int up, intelligence up, protection from fire, protection from thunder.
All right.
That's just fucking amazing. All right, and then we're gonna equip Hey, it's a gyros plate with fries.
Hey.
The gyros come with fries? Why, I've never gotten a gyro with a fry.
No?
No. Have you? Did they usually come with fries?
I don't know.
'Cause
Maybe.
I feel like I've been getting gypped. If I've been getting fried. All right, so we're gonna equip the pentagram.
You know what we could do to get to the library?
Use the library card.
Yeah.
I think it takes us to the old library though. Does it?
Oh,
Would it take us to the new library? We
No.
should try it out. But I just equipped to fight this boss. So
All right.
let's just fight this fucking boss here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh yeah,
though.
safe. Yeah, safe. Good idea. All right.
Did I just lock you into this fight? Did I save this?
He just turned into mist when I used my fucking pentagram.
Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he knows.
He just fucking. Okay, come on.
That's
Let
that's
us
cheap.
let us have the power of that. Let us use it.
Maybe it's too
Wait,
strong.
so he just uses. Oh, that only does 1 fucking damage though. So that's not really a big deal. It's just it gives you an annoying knockback. That's enough.
Why was I
to be annoying to
taking?
me.
I was taking like 10 damage from that before. How did you? You got it down to 1.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't know how to do that.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's nothing, man.
And you're also doing more damage than I was doing. So yeah, you got the right strat here.
Yeah, we're fine.
I was just being
Don't
impatient.
even worry about it. Yeah, I'm just a good player. Don't worry about it, man.
You really can't corner him
Well, he
though.
did fucking 60 damage to me.
Yeah, he's kind of being a jerk.
Oh, I thought he was dead for a second. I was
Yeah,
like,
so did I.
yes. But that didn't happen. All right, we're gonna use the tart. What else can we use? Barley tea. We're gonna throw a couple of those on the ground. Oh wait, the tart disappeared. The tart disappeared.
Wow. Yeah, it did.
Oh well, we died. That was your fault, Ed.
Right.
You were the one playing. All right,
I locked you into the fight.
you did lock me into the fight, so I appreciate that. All right, let's equip.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
We gotta have something really good here. Do we have a Bwaka knife? No. We should have gotten some of those. We have a cross shuriken though.
What's it gonna do? Like 50 damage? I'll try it.
Yeah, we're gonna equip cross shuriken to both hands.
Okay,
No, I was
that's
just kidding. No, that's not a good strategy.
No, it's not.
What's our best weapon? What's our strongest weapon?
The Shotel, I think, or the Bastard Sword.
Yeah, look at that thing. Oh, and it brings the attack down. Oh yeah, because the cross shuriken
Yeah.
does so much. Okay. Bastard sword. Is anything gonna bring our attack up? Dim sum set. What did 106? Oh, it's iron ball. We're gonna use it. We could use the iron ball on him though.
Oh, Mormagil.
Mormagil is good. Strong versus holy. Well, it could be holy. Yeah, let's use Mormagil. Let's use
Yeah.
Mormagil.
It's hard to tell.
Get out of here.
Oh, it does a lot of damage. There's no way this guy is... Oh, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Never mind. It only did 40 the second time.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, this is a...
Why is he an asshole like this? Why is he such a fucking dick?
He
Look at him.
is.
It's impossible. How is he?
What is this?
Look what he's doing. Look what he
my
just did.
God!
Did you see what he just did?
This game is trash and lame.
Did you see what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you serious? I didn't even know I could move yet. All right. All right.
Oh, God.
Do we actually have to learn how to battle this guy? Let's
Yep.
try it.
Yep.
But look what he fucking does.
Learning.
He turns into a fucking bat.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's a pattern, but man, this is crazy.
I think he just jumps around like a fucking jackass and
does.
fucking kills you.
I was looking for a way to cheese it. I couldn't find it. I thought I had him in an AI loop earlier. No.
Why does he jump around? Why does it hurt you when you touch him and when you touch? Why does it hurt you and not him when you touch each other?
Yeah, because he's a bad guy. He's a boss.
Yeah,
Yeah, they should take
It's
contact
like-
damage from you, shouldn't they?
yeah, they should. That's why we made a whole game about it called Infernal Racket,
Yeah.
where the enemies take contact damage from you. Why does it do fucking 60 damage when he
60?
just touches your ass? Like, he's a fucking pervert. Why does he do so much damage?
Why? Why does that make him
He
perverted?
touched my ass.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we're just fucking trying to kill this guy, though, which sucks.
That's all right. No problem.
It's not going to be any problems at all.
We
No.
we did just take a break, and I think that break is going to be enough. You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, Ed's going to get it this time.
All we needed was just a short little break.
It's going to be absolutely fine.
Sometimes the shield rod does 34, and sometimes it does like 76 damage.
I'm not sure.
And now it's doing only 34, so...
Maybe it depends on the form that he's in. That form or Alucard form.
Okay.
Also, I'm really glad we have the blue cape on because you won't be able to tell you the difference.
I know. Yeah, now it's doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, what's with that?
He's got to be almost dead.
Yeah, you're doing well this time. And those things at least only do 1 damage. I'm glad that he only has a 1 damage.
He's ducking!
He only has a 1 damage special attack equipped, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But we have the cross equipped, which we can't even fucking use because it costs 100 hearts.
Maybe this fight isn't so bad if you have something else equipped, like a
maybe.
axe, right? 'Cause you can
Yeah,
get
or like a
there.
dagger. Think about
Oh,
a dagger.
come on!
Think about a dagger.
Yeah. Oh my god.
How the fuck did he do that? You had like 200 hit points.
I thought he died.
I actually did too. I thought that you killed him. How the fuck did he do that much fucking damage?
That's obnoxious. That's quite obnoxious. God. And he does this. Because it's so awkward to hit somebody who's crouching in this game. Oh my god. Oh my god, sir. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
Are we even supposed to be here? I feel like this is like way high level.
You think?
This is way high level stuff.
I just kind of assumed that the second half of the game was like this, you know? I don't know.
After a hasty 2-month development, Sonic Spinball was released for the Sega Genesis in November 1993 and for Game Gear and Master System in 1994. Sonic Spinball was developed by the American staff of Sega Technical Institute, as the Japanese staff was occupied with developing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic & Knuckles. So yeah, it was a B-Team game.
Yeah. And you can tell.
It took 2 months to make. They made
Can you
it in
believe
2
that?
months.
Yeah.
Which is pretty impressive. For the game that Sonic Spinball is, 2 months is a pretty impressive development.
Is it?
Immediately before the game was due to ship, the team was informed that Sega did not own the rights to the Sonic the Hedgehog theme tune. Morawiecki recalled uproar among the team after Hirokazu Yasuhara, the lead designer on Sonic Team, explained that the tune was owned by the Japanese band Dreams Come True,
Oh.
whose songwriter Masato Nakamura composed the soundtrack for the first 2 Sonic games. Morawiecki tasked lead composer Howard Drawson to write a new theme within 2 hours.
2 hours!
So the theme song to Sonic Spinball was originally just going to be the Sonic the Hedgehog theme.
Does that game have it? It does have a theme song, doesn't it? No, the Sonic
Spinball. Yeah, Sonic Spinball goes ding 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 ding.
So bad. You're right.
That song took 2 hours to compose, and yeah, that's understandable that you could probably compose that in 2 hours.
That attack where he dashes across does 100 damage. 100 damage!
It's absolutely fair.
I think some of the numbers in this game are a little off. Like the Medusa's doing 35 damage if you're already stoned.
So I'm thinking maybe we should regroup and just try to just let him kill us and just reload.
I feel like we've been close.
I just don't know how many hit points he has. I feel like it's a lot.
All of a sudden when we can't soul steal, this game gets hard.
So that was a little bit of history of Sonic Spinball for you guys, which we did actually recently play on the channel. That's why we were talking about it. If you check out our Yoku's Island Express episode,
Oh yeah, it was fun.
a Wild Game Appears episode, we also played Sonic Spinball at the end of that because Yoku's Island Express is a pinball style game that has heavy pinball influence to the gameplay of the game. And it made us think of Sonic Spinball, so we plugged that into our Sega Genesis and captured it with our capture card, and we checked out some Sonic Spinball in that episode. And there's a little brief history of Sonic Spinball and the theme for it.
I think I'm dead. Oh, poison. What does poison do?
Maybe drains your life slowly.
Maybe
it doesn't
poison-
matter. He
no.
fucking kills you. He's fucking gonna kill you anyway.
It doesn't though. I think poison makes you take more damage. Which is why,
Well, that might be why we're taking more damage.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to equip Antidote.
you take double damage. Where was it? Where was it? Symphony of the Night. You take double damage and deal half as much. That's
Well,
why.
poison's real bad then.
That's why I was
Poison's
doing.
real bad, so we
Yeah.
can't win. If you're poisoned, essentially you can't win because you're at a 20. You're essentially 25% effective because you're taking double damage and you're doing half damage.
We need. Is there any of these that makes you invincible?
I don't think there's anything that's going to make you
poison?
invincible to poison, but I think there's an antidote that's a usable item which you could equip. And I could watch to see if you're poisoned.
Do we have any antidotes?
I would hope we do, but maybe we don't. If we would have picked them up. Resist poison would be awesome right now. We're gonna have that though. That's what I'm saying. I think we should just fucking regroup. Anti-venom cures poisoning. You have one of them. Okay. Well, we'll give it a shot.
I don't even know what attack he has that poisons.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you even tell you're poisoned? I guess it just says the word poison when you get poisoned. I'm gonna watch.
Yes,
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled.
I think it's that attack.
Is it
No,
that
it's
attack?
not,
That doesn't look
It's
like
not.
it. I don't see any indication that you would be poisoned right now. So maybe you have to duck a lot. It seemed like you were able to duck under that
it did seem
ability.
like it.
All right.
Oh, I just got
you're
poisoned.
poisoned now. Use it.
But why?
Press the circle. Press circle.
Yeah,
All right,
I don't know
so you're
what
healed from the poison
yeah.
now, but if you get poisoned again, we're fucked.
Yeah.
So don't get poisoned again.
I don't know what it was that poisoned me there. It looks like he just hit me with whatever weapon he has.
Maybe he only does the poison attack once. That would be lucky.
I think it's just the weapon. I think his equipped weapon literally poisons you. I think that's what it is.
It looks like it has a poisoning effect on it. It's fucking purple.
Isn't that great?
You killed him.
That was really easy.
What the fuck? He has so few hit points. We just weren't able to fucking do it. How many tries did we do? Don't cut any of it out.
No. The trick was to duck, as it turns out.
Yeah. All right. Just do a save
yeah.
state because fuck it. If we're not fucking dying to a normal enemy after all that shit.
We are recording, right? I would feel even worse. Okay.
Yeah. Look at the water on the water is stapled to the ceiling. Didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, this game. How come? Yeah, everything follows really strange rules in the Upside Down world. Why doesn't the water fall down? Oh.
It just doesn't, man. Yeah. Just keep moving, bro. Not worth it.
There's got to be something good down there, though. Right?
Turn into a bat. Just turn into a bat. You can just fly over.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Is this this might be, I hope it's a dead end of sorts. Here we go. This is what you're meant to do. Pick them off slowly.
I would just keep moving. I would just move through. I would just ignore them.
This is a great thing to put right after a boss, too.
I think so, yeah.
More! There's even more. Oh, I wonder if that, does it put what does the ink do? Does
It probably does some
probably blinds
effect.
you.
It does a lot of fucking damage.
Wow, it
That's for
actually
sure.
does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does a lot of fucking damage. You're fucking dying.
These guys are strong.
Yeah, bro. Oh, look at them deflating. You can make takoyaki out of them. You ever had that? Takoyaki? It's octopus.
Man, Japanese food is so good.
In my hometown, when I lived in Japan, there was a street cart, a food truck that would every weekend would come around and make takoyaki, and they would always be out of takoyaki by the time I got there, though, because they sold out real fast. But they would always have those fish cakes that are filled with bean curd, you know? You ever had one of those?
Yeah.
What the fuck are those called?
I know
can't remember what they're called, but they're very good.
It's on the tip
So I
of my
used to
tongue.
get those.
Yeah, those are great. They're not fish flavored at all. They're treats.
Yeah, they're more like a dessert.
What are they called?
They're just shaped like fish. It's like a
Yeah.
pastry. I can't remember what they're called, though. If you know what they're called, leave it in the comments below.
We're just gonna look it up because I know. Yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Fish pastry.
No.
Fish-shaped pastry, and that's not it.
Taiyaki.
Taiyaki.
That was
yeah,
it.
taiyaki. Yeah.
Not takoyaki.
Yeah.
Taiyaki. This is Dark Blade we just picked up. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my Dark Blade? I should have been the one to fill your Dark Blade with light. Where is it, sir? There it is. Oh, that's big. 90 damage. Forged by the elves, no less. There's one thing I know about.
Did Konami recently have a contest to make a game for them?
They did.
What game was it?
Any game. They said any game in our catalog. Remember, we were gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we weren't going to enter it, but we joked
That's
about
right.
it.
You could remake any game in their catalog. You could make like a Goemon game
You could
or
work-
a CastleVania
yeah.
game, probably.
You
Even.
could work for free for them.
And work for free for them essentially at a contest. And
What was that?
you saved, right?
Yeah, but why did I take 40 damage and then lose 120? We're not even gonna mess with it.
But I sent Ed a link to the article where they were accepting the contest entries for your potential games that could be published by Konami. That they were demanding your time and expertise to design a game
Yeah,
for them
for free.
for their next franchise entry. And yeah, mostly what I was thinking. I said to Ed, I sent him the article. I didn't say anything besides you thinking what I'm thinking. And then I don't know. He said,
remember what I
"Are we
said.
entering it?" And I said, "Well, mostly what I was thinking was fuck Konami."
That's the right response.
I mean, in general, I hate I hate contests. I hate hate a contest that requires the person to use a skill that they built up over many years for free for the potential of working for someone else.
Yeah.
I always found those to be distasteful.
It's not like a cash reward prize. It's you get to work, right?
Yeah, if I was ever going to do something somewhat similar to a contest like that, where I was trying to find somebody to develop or find somebody to work for us on an upcoming game or something like that, or to develop a game based on a property we have. Well, not that we have anything that's marketable at this point, but if I was in Konami's place, what I would do is I would find developers that if I wanted to pick and choose between developers to make my full game, I would find developers and I would pay them to make the prototypes for my game, and then I would pick the one that I thought that was my favorite, that I thought was the best. I wouldn't ask indie game developers to make games for free for me.
Yeah, people who are literally already starving. Because...
Yeah, I find that to be distasteful. I mean, it's been that way for art contests for a long time, because art is supposed to be, it's supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be for exposure, but there's no other profession that does that. You wouldn't have a plumbing contest. You wouldn't have 6 plumbers come out to your house and see who could fix your leak the fastest.
We joked about this.
Yeah.
I said it would be funny to do that.
Yeah, it would be funny, but you would have to pay all the plumbers to come out. There's no way they would come out as a contest. And I get it. Yeah, it's in many ways easier to be an artist, right? Because you are just sitting on your ass and you're doing something that is more enjoyable. But to do it for free for a big company like Konami, I've always found it to be distasteful. I've always found art contests of any kind, including game development contests like that, where you get
It is.
you don't get paid for your time and expertise, to be demeaning towards the developers and artists.
This is.
So I've never done them before.
Are you serious?
There was one time where I did one.
I
have to say there was one time where I did one. Yeah, they're just coming from off screen, man.
This room is impossible. It's look at this room. Look at this room. The first thing was this, which
you gotta soul steal that bitch.
I can't even get close to her because she has 2 attacks. One of them is. That's what you have to do?
Pretty much. You just gotta get lucky and hope that the vines don't come out up your ass.
I'm gonna try it again. If it works the second time, I'd be.
No,
but of course there's contact damage.
There's another guy there. Yeah, and there's a merfolk there.
I like to rate games in the heat of the moment when I get really frustrated, because that's when the most honest ratings come out. This game is a 5 out of 10 right now. I'm serious. This room is a 5 out of 10. This is horrendous. This is actually disgusting.
So what about a lawyer contest? Should we have a lawyer contest? If we're looking to hire a lawyer, maybe we should have a lawyer contest. We should see who has the best law skills.
Yeah, you think?
And then just hire the best guy. See if the lawyers will work for free. Maybe they'll do it.
I can't even get through this room cheating. I can't even get through it cheating.
Hey, we have 248 hit points going in. That's a lot of hit points. Barking's not going to do it. You gotta do soul steal, bro. Give me the controller. I'll soul steal us through. Just reload.
I did.
All right.
Good luck.
Reload, and I'm gonna soul steal us through it. How do you do soul steal again? It's back. Okay, I got it. I got it. Fuck, I didn't do it properly.
Wait till she wakes up, though.
We got her.
There you go.
She's done. Are you fucking serious? Reload, because I just took damage. I didn't get the soul steal. I didn't get the soul stolen.
Soul stolen. Nice. Oh, hey, you got iframes.
All right, we got her. We got this, man.
She still hits you. She still hits you.
Oh, that was rough.
What is this room?
All right, safe.
What is this room? What is this?
Is that a mushroom going on the ceiling? It looks like a mushroom going on the ceiling.
It's the dock.
It's a grappling hook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the dock. That's right. It's the dock from when we were. Oh, does that do damage to you?
No. No, because we have the snorkel.
Oh, we have the snorkel now. You're right. Okay.
This is it. This is it right here. You can't stand up here because that happens. You can't get close. Are you just meant to tank it? I'm getting frustrated for you, and I'm not even playing. Should I just reload?
No, I'm gonna eat some life apple. Oh no, it heals for familiar use only. Okay.
Right. What does it restore?
10.
10.
We got this.
Yeah, there you.
She's not dead, but
She's
we'll
not even
still
dead.
beat her to death.
Yeah.
We got her.
Thank God. Well done. There was a mana thing up there. Mana prism, whatever that was. Mana vial. I don't know what it does.
We don't want to come back in the room, so we better go up there
that's
and
true,
get it now.
Get it now and never come back. Mana prism. I don't know. Why does it sound like there's still somebody in this room?
There is. There's gotta be something else in here. Oh, it's just a merfolk. We'll be fine. What
Look
the
at that
hell are
tongue,
you
though.
doing?
Cave troll.
What if the cave troll kills me?
Man, they got tongues. Look at the tongue on that boy. Wait. Oh, yeah, you're good, you're good. Oh, it's the sound of the water. That's
yeah, it's
not...
the sound of the water doing damage to you, but it's not doing any damage.
Yeah. It ticks so fast.
Yeah, that's every tick is 1 damage. Every time you hear that tick.
God. This room is not fun and upside down. It's, there you go.
You just basically need to use Soul Steel over and over again.
Yeah.
We're out of mana though.
This room is so long. My God. What were they thinking? I don't know. I don't remember those plant guys being as obnoxious. Neutron bomb. You just picked up an item called neutron bomb.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's time to use the neutron bomb. Actually,
It's like finding.
damages all enemies.
All right.
Should we maybe save that? I did say we
I
are
think
going
we
to use
should save
everything
it.
though. We should maybe save that for a
We'll
boss
use it.
though.
Yeah, let's use it
All right.
later on in this playthrough.
Okay. Okay. We are going to use every item in our inventory though by the
Yeah.
end of this
Oh,
playthrough. So
Equip
don't forget.
the dark blade. by
Yeah,
the
we
way.
got to equip the
Yeah,
dark
It's
blade.
really good.
Look at the damage.
Yeah, it's really good.
Look at the damage on that. Why weren't we using this before?
We just got it.
Oh. Look at the fucking damage.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. All that for bat form.
Yeah.
Force of Echo.
Yeah, we needed that though.
Wait,
So-
we have to backtrack through those rooms.
No, we don't.
We don't?
No, because Force of Echo is going to allow us to skip it.
Force of Echo. Attack,
Attack
with,
with
radar,
waves.
waves.
You see? Watch. Maybe this is just radar waves now. This
What
is
if-
attack.
What if we don't? What if we run out of MP?
Yeah, the radar waves now do an attack. See, this is how we're gonna get through this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think. All right.
I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be nothing.
Oh wait. Oh,
See,
you
look how much damage it does.
Oh, it's range too.
Yeah, it's so good, bro. They don't stand a chance.
I can't tell if you're saying that ironically or not, but
It's
'cause I
ironic.
think it is good.
It's
Oh.
totally ironic.
Oh.
It's still gonna be a pain in the ass to get
Yeah.
through this room.
I think it's gonna be more manageable now, though. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to supposed to fire pot shots at them from the ledge.
What am I out of fucking mana?
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
out of
You're
mana.
literally out of mana. Yeah. Hold on. I have an idea.
Why'd you reload me?
I didn't. Oh, this doesn't speed the game up. I thought I was speeding the game up so you could regenerate MP faster.
Oh.
But all I did was turn off the frame limiter.
Actually, those ladies are gone now.
No, they're not. No, this
they
is
are.
just a really long room.
No, they're gone. They're gone, bro.
No, they're not.
They're gone.
This music is very Japanese. Are they gone?
Oh, darn it. They're not gone.
You can't even soul steal. This is actually worse than before.
Okay.
This is...
Well, we have the dim sum set.
Oh, yeah, all
So
right.
that's going to give us 10 HP. 30 HP, which is basically the same thing as 10 HP.
Yeah.
It's trash. All right, we have a tart.
12?
12 HP. Yeah, I don't know. What's the difference between 10 and 12? What? It's just an insult that it's 12. I'll just make it 10. That'd make it a complete fuck you. Natto. Look at the description of natto.
What is it?
Smelly fermented soybean. That's pretty much what it fucking is.
Yeah.
It's fucking disgusting. It gives you 32 HP though. That's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
solid.
Did you put this up here, Joe, on the cat tree?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, because he wants it.
Well, let him have it. All right. So we're gonna use a monster vial now. Summon some guys here to help us. Hopefully they'll actually do some damage. They didn't work at all.
Oh.
We got shot from off screen. Oh, we have 33 hit points left. So we're gonna use the gyros plate here. We're gonna order the gyros plate. That gives us
Alright.
29 HP. Neutron bomb.
It's time for neutron bomb.
Neutron
baby.
bomb. That's gonna do it. So we just gotta get to a point though where we can actually use it without dying here.
You've been so scared by a flower woman that it didn't.
Fuck!
It didn't
She
do
killed us
anything.
even after we did the fucking neutron bomb.
It only did like 60 damage.
This room, I mean, the design of this room is impeccable.
This is.
When did we save? Was this not long ago? This is before. This is before.
We didn't
the
get. Yeah,
end
we
of
didn't
the
get
room.
Force of Bat though yet.
Okay, so we have to get Force of Bat and then come back.
Is it required? Is it really?
All right. So here's what's gonna fucking happen right
it's-
now because it's the end of the night.
Yeah.
We have to stop recording now. So all that shit that we just did, we're just gonna have to do it again off camera.
Here's what I think. If Force of Bat is not required, we just never go in. We just leave and never come back.
No, we need Force of Bat. I think we do. But okay. So look at all this that we've uncovered though.
Right.
We're already well into this part of the game, the Upside Down Castle. We're well into it.
Right. Now, should we end this episode here, or should we continue to make more when we come back next week? So
We're gonna
that-
end it. We're gonna end
We
it.
are gonna end
We're
it.
gonna end it right now.
So that means the final episode, episode 8.
We're gonna make. Let's just make 2 more.
Okay, we'll make
We're
two
gonna
more
make 2 more episodes. We're
Okay.
gonna make 9 episodes, and then we're gonna have the final thoughts episode. Let's make it a nice round 10.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we
That's
made a
what we're
lot
gonna
of-
fucking do. That's what we're gonna do. We made a lot of progress.
We did.
Look
Good
at all
job,
this map
Joe.
that we uncovered here.
Very nice.
We got stuck in this room for about half an hour. But you know what? That's Game Soup, and we're not even gonna fucking cut it. Believe it or not, the beginning of this LP we cut out a lot of problem deaths.
We sure did.
We sure did. Ed. Thank Ed in the comments. Thank him for editing out the deaths.
Well, it was his fault for dying in the first place.
And the issues that we had in the beginning of the game. We had a pretty smooth sailing for the middle part of the game, but yeah, at this point, yeah, this room, man, this room is really rough. But you're not gonna have to see it again. We're gonna play this off camera. We're gonna re-get the bat ability. We're gonna get back to where we need to be. We're gonna get on track. You are gonna see in the next episode, we are going to get Crissaegrim before the end of the episode.
Yes.
We are going to get Crissaegrim. We may grind our way through it. We may record the entire grinding, and I'm going to tell you guys some really great stories in the next episode that I've been saving for decades.
I can't wait. Decades.
Do not miss the next episode of Game Soup.